Hey guys, good afternoon. Daddy Daughter Cooking is back. We are about to make osso buco. I wanted to work with Kaya and have her learn about what like an old Italian style dish is. So osso buco popped into my head.
I
And
just looked it up so I would know.
so I gave her actually the definite or definitive answer by looking it up on the good old internet. Anyhow, what we're doing right now, so we've wrapped our well, this is actually beef shank because Whole Foods was out of veal shank. Although I explained to Kaya that the difference really is not too dramatic. You can't really taste the difference. Although veal tends to be quite a bit more delicate, tender as a meat. Anyhow, so we went with beef because that's all we could get today.
Dancing and cooking.
Also remember that the osso buco has so many different flavor components and different profiles. Like with, for instance, right here, different veggies. We've got some actually Mexican onions, white onions. We've got our little bouquet of herbs, bay leaf, thyme, and rosemary. I've got a little Italian parsley that I'm going to use either for the garnish or actually add some into the risotto that we're going to do a little later. A little fresh heirloom tomato just because they're in season, and obviously some lemon. We'll be adding, oh, no, we don't need to talk about that. She was asking about if we needed to talk or show that we were dredging the meat, but I guess before we actually put it in the pan to sear it off, give it a nice little crust to it, I guess, would be a good way before we actually put it into the stock and the wine in our slow cooker. So go ahead. Actually, if you want to dredge it, we've got enough salt and pepper on there, Chris?
Wait, no, I need to get it on the sides.
No, you don't. You don't need it on the side, sweetheart.
Look at how yummy this looks on the side.
It does look really yummy.
So I'm doing the sides.
I know, but okay. Now, the pan are...
This one's perfect.
Okay.
Dredge.
So dredge, you don't need to bury it in there. Just a dredging is just like a little cover on it. There you go. On the outer layer. You don't need to...
The thread's falling off.
No, the thread is not falling off.
Yes,
the meat
it
is really tender. So if the thread stays in the center, which is where it should, we had to use. You got to work with what you got. But we had to use. There it is. Some knitting thread.
Yeah.
Or sewing
thread.
I
kind of like to sew.
But anyhow, so you don't need any more pepper, sweetheart.
No, I haven't put it.
Okay. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start with the first one, so you can see that we want a few minutes on each side, just to give it a nice sear on the outside. And Kaya's still going at the pepper. Here.
It needs to be beautiful.
It needs to be beautiful. That's right. Cooking with love. Cooking with love. So anyway, I'm going to go over here. Kaya's going to continue doing this. We want about maybe 3 to 4 minutes on either side, just to get a nice sear on the outside of this. Okay, seasoning pretty well.
Yeah. Dance a little cooking.
Dance while cooking. Let's take this seriously. You're on the time clock here, kid. Hey, timing is everything. Timing is extraordinarily important in the cooking process.
Well, do you want to help?
I'm helping.
By talking.
Yeah, well, I want to talk through the entire video. Sadly, I kind of like apparently I like the sound of my own voice. Anyway, that's enough, honey. That's far too much, actually. I'm getting carried away. Okay, that should be good for both of these. Here, let's try this one. Oops. And unfortunately, we got some. There we go. No. You got to cover it. You got to get both sides, sweetheart.
Good.
There we go.
Shouldn't question Kaya.
My daughter just said I shouldn't question the Kaya.
No, I said you shouldn't question Kaya.
Well, alright. Yeah, let's go. It's already been wrapped. This just needs dredging. And you gotta keep it in the center.
I know, I'm
Be
trying.
careful, dude. Be careful.
I'm touching it while I'm...
Okay. So, I got 2 down. I need 1 more. It's only been about a minute and a half. Okay, let's make sure that this is... tucked back in.
Hard to keep it tucked in, Dad. Always wash your hands.
Pull a little line. Just wanted to hit a little with a little line. Further in.
Don't look. It will burn off the alcohol.
Here, Kaya's gonna start filming.
Okay, I will. Hello. So, see here.
So it's gonna burn off the alcohol. Give
It's
a
still
little
gonna
bit
give
of
flavor.
how about a little bit of flavor. It's also gonna help with the sear on the outside of the meat to keep. I want to try again. Oops. Oh, come out.
Dad, do all
Okay.
the bleeding on.
Well, it's gonna do that.
Ooh, yummy.
So what happened here on this one is that the fat on the outside layer that we tried to wrap up on the inside, so it kind of folded up. And when you don't have proper twine for
Sorry.
when you don't have the proper twine for the kitchen, or wrapping meats or tying down meats or creating bouquets for different herbs, then you tend to lose it like that. And then you can show that down. See how it comes up? It kind of came off. But it's alright.
I'll flip it around so you can see. Wait. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's get the heat up a little bit.
Yeah.
Cranking.
If you don't have twine, you can use thread, but it's not working out so well for us. That thread breaks easily, Dad.
No, it's not the thread that's breaking, it's the meat from the heat actually going down. So we need to essentially train the meat.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure, I'm making it up as I go.
Okay.
Wait, are you even seeing what you're filming?
Yes.
What were you just filming? You were filming the sky like the microwave.
Yeah, looking at the microwave. Well, I don't know how. Yeah, so just watching it, the yumminess cook.
Okay.
You can do this at home,
Alright, so
but just with an adult.
So a little bit later, we're gonna actually finish these off, sear them off. Then we're gonna create our. We've got our broth, and it's over here. We're gonna add our herbs, and we're gonna go from there. And it's gonna be about 2.5 hours before we are ready to eat. So we're gonna head off to soccer practice.
Soccer.
And then we'll be back. We'll finish up a little later. Thanks, guys.